In a GQ magazine interview in 2010, Willie Mays described when as a 17-year-old kid in 1948, he faced Satchel Paige for the first time. Satchel had a very, very good fastball, but he threw me a little breaking ball just to see what I could do. And I hit it off the top of the fence. I got a double. When I got to second, Satchel told the third baseman, "Let me know when that little boy comes up to bat again." 3 innings later, I go to kneel down in the on-dead circle, and I hear the third baseman say, "There he is." Satchel looked at the third baseman, then he looked at me. I walked halfway to home plate and he says, "Little boy?" I say, "Yes, sir," because Satchel was so much older than I was. I was trying to show some respect. He walked halfway to home plate and said, "Little boy, I'm not going to trick you. I am going to throw you 3 fastballs and you're going to go sit down." I'm saying in my mind, I don't think so. If he threw me 3 fastballs at the same pitch, I'm going to hit it somewhere. He threw me 2 fastballs and I just swung right through it. And the third ball he threw, and I tell people this all the time, he threw the ball and as he let it go, he said, "Go sit down." This is while the ball was in the air. Yes, he struck me out on 3 pitches. He was just magnificent. This is Apba Baseball Classics, where yesterday's stars performed through cards and dice, classic games on our tabletops. Here's the starting lineups for the Kansas City Monarchs. You got Allen, Sarrell, Brown, Strong, O'Neill, Williams, Green, Sims, and Jack Matchett is on the mound. For Brooklyn, Cookie Lavagetto, Pete Reeser, Medwick, Camille Herman, Walker, Franks, and Davis. Kurt Davis is on the mound for the Dodgers. He is a grade B/Z pitcher, and I like to roll dice ahead of time for each half inning. I read them in order: red, white, and blue, then purple, yellow, and green. Here we go. Newt Allen steps into the box for the Monarchs, and he rolls a 5-6. That is going to be a fly ball to the right fielder, Dixie Walker, who puts it away. 1 out. William Bonnie Sarrell is the next batter. 21 is a swing and a miss, strike 3. That brings up Willard Brown, leading hitter for the Monarchs. Hits for high average and power. His roll is a 21, fly out to left field. So 3 up and 3 down for Kurt Davis in the first inning. We go to the bottom of the first. 0-0 with the Dodgers coming to bat. All right, this King of the Hill tournament's at the second spot in the pitching rotation, and that is Jack Matchett. He is a grade B/Z pitcher. He's got that Z control modifier. Cookie Lavagetto steps up to the plate for the Dodgers. I'll re-roll that blue one. It was definitely we got a 3. We'll take that 3. All right, 6-1 to Lavagetto is a ground ball to third base. Newt Allen is playing third. He throws him out. 1 down. Pee Wee Reese rolls a 3-5. That's a base on balls, and we have our first base runner. Reese is a fast runner at first. Pete Reeser rolls a 6-3. That's a fly ball to center field. Willard Brown is tracking and makes the catch. The Monarchs have an outstanding defensive outfield. Brown's a 3. Ted Strong in right is rated Apba 3. And Sims in left field is a 2. All right, 2 outs, man on first. Here is Ducky Medwick. Medwick rolls a 21, and that is going to be a fly out to Sims in left. So the Dodgers are retired in the first. We are at the top of the second inning. No score. Pitcher Kurt Davis is a Missouri native from Greenfield, Missouri. He's 6'2", 185-pound right-handed pitcher. And he'll be facing Ted Strong of the Monarchs. And strong roll is a 1-1 roll. That's a hit column roll. And 61 is going to be a leadoff double for the Kansas City right fielder. All right, that brings up John Jordan Buck O'Neill. His roll is a 3-2, 26. Hits a ground ball to his second base. Billy Herman scoops and throws to first. Meanwhile, Ted Strong goes to third, 1 out. Jesse Williams comes up. The Dodgers will play the infield in. Jesse Williams' roll is a 4-4 roll. That's an 8 against a B pitcher. Both teams are fielding column 1. That's a fly out to right field. It will be deep enough to score the runner. And the Monarchs put up the first run of the game on this sacrifice fly by Jesse Williams. That's the Monarchs of the visiting team. This game is being played at Ebbets Field in Brooklyn. Base is clear. There are 2 outs, and Joe Green comes to bat. His roll is a 4-5. That's going to be a base on balls. And now the pitcher, Jack Matchett, and we'll need a new dice roll. Here's the pitch to Matchett, 4-4 roll. That's an 8 against a key pitcher. That's going to be a ground out to the pitcher. 1-3, that ends his top of the second inning, but the Monarchs, on the leadoff double by Ted Strong, excuse me, they get on the board. Kansas City leads 1-0, going to the bottom of the second inning. Dolph Camilli leads off for the Dodgers, 34 home runs in 1941. We got a couple of leaners here, which I'll re-roll. All right, here we go. 6-5, Camilli pops it up behind home plate. Catcher Joe Green loses the mask and makes the catch. 1 down. Brings up Billy Herman, 285 hitter. He rolls a 6-3, which is a fly ball to center field, where Brown makes the play. 2 outs, and now Dixie Walker. Walker's roll is a 6-3 also, and that's going to be a fly out to center field, so 3 up and 3 down for the Dodgers. We go to the top of the third inning. Kansas City 1 and Brooklyn 0. In the top of the second inning, I made a little bit of a mistake in the batting order. I had Matchett batting before Sims. He rolled a 4-4, which is a fly out or ground out to the pitcher, same as I recorded for Matchett. It should be Jack Matchett leading off the top of the third. So, mistake there, but no harm, no foul. Here's the pitch to the Monarchs pitcher, Jack Matchett, and he rolls a 5-2. That's a ground ball to third. Play made by Cookie Lavaghetto. Throws out the Monarchs pitcher. 1 down in the top of the third. That brings up Newt Allen. His roll is a 1-5. That's going to be a base hit for Newt Allen. Single to right center. Fielded by center fielder Pete Reeser, who gets the ball back in quickly. But the Monarchs third baseman, Newt Allen, is on base. Allen grew up close to, I guess we'll say in Kansas City. It was known as Rupert's, what was it? Muehlbach Field or Blues Stadium, because Kansas City Blues played there. Went to Lincoln High School, just across the way. All right, Newt Allen is at first. That brings up Bonnie Serrell. He rolls a 5-2. That's going to be a 27 play result. Both teams are fielding column 1. And that is going to be a 5-4-3 double play. That'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left. We go to the bottom of the third. Kansas City Monarchs 1 and the Brooklyn Dodgers 0. All right, Jack Matchett completes his warm-up tosses for the bottom of the third inning. we're at the bottom of the order for the Dodgers. Catcher Herman Franks leads off for Brooklyn. 4-1 is a ground ball to the shortstop. Dick Williams throws the first. 1 out. Brings up the pitcher, Kurt Davis, whose role is a 1-2. That's going to be a ground ball to Bonnie Searle at second base. 2 outs. Top of the order, Cookie Lavaghetto. Lavaghetto rolls a 2-1, and that is a fly out to Willard Brown in center field. 3 up and 3 down for the Dodgers in the third. We go to the top of the fourth. Monarchs 1 and Brooklyn 0. All right, it's the top of the fourth inning, and Willard Brown steps into the box for the Monarchs. 338 hitter in 1942. Also tied for team lead in home runs with Joe Green, the catcher. And hard to get all these dice in this little stadium. All right, 1-5 is a base hit for Willard Brown. And that 11 is going to mean a stolen base attempt. Should I decide to send him? Catcher is Franks. He's an 8. And I will send Willard Brown. There he goes. Next roll is a 53. That's going to be a stolen base for Willard Brown against the catcher Herman Franks, who is a defensive 8 for Brooklyn. So runner on second, nobody out. Ted Strong is the batter. Strong was a .364 hitter in 1942. His role is a 2-6. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 out. John Jordan, Buck O'Neill steps into the box. What a sweet man he was. Saw him a number of times before he passed away. Actually scouted my oldest boy pitching, and I got to talk briefly with Buck O'Neill about that. His role is a 4-6, and that's a 12 around second base. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Willard Brown singled and stole second, but Kurt Davis is having none of that. Jesse Williams is the batter. His role is a 2-2, and that's an 8 against a B pitcher. That's going to be a ground out comebacker back to Kurt Davis, who throws the first for the out. No runs, a hit, and 1 left. Last of the fourth, 1-0 Monarchs. Jack Matchett returns to the mound for the Monarchs. He's held the Brooklyn Dodgers scoreless for the first 3 frames. He's got Reese, Reeser, and Medwick in the bottom of the fourth. 3-3 roll for Pee Wee Reese. That's going to be a leadoff single. And that's the first hit for the Brooklyn Dodgers. Reese is a fast runner at first. Pete Reeser, 343 hitter in 41. Rolls a 1-5. That is a 10 against the B pitcher. Line drive to center field. Drops in front of Willard Brown for a base hit. And let's see, runner goes to third. Reeser can steal second on the next pitch. Catcher for Kansas City is Joe Green. He's an 8. 11 through 23, the runner will be out stealing. We are on the third roll, and there he goes. That's the blue dice, 25. That's going to be an out, caught stealing. 11 through 26, Joe Green throws out Pete Reeser. Tag applied by the second baseman, Bonnie Searle. So 1 out now. Medwick is still the batter. The next roll is a 2-4. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 outs. Infield is playing back. Dolph Camilli, the batter. 6-6 roll for Camilli. might be, it could be, it is out of here a 2-run home run for Dolph Camilleri. Went deep 34 times in 1941. And that is a clutch two-run homer for the Dodgers. Dodgers move out to a 2-1 lead. Batter is Billy Herman. His role is a 4-2. That's a walk. Brooklyn might not be done here. We need another dice roll. For Dixie Walker, 311 hitter and 41. 3-3 roll for Dixie Walker. That's a hit column roll. And 2-3 is a double for Dixie Walker, and I believe that'll drive the run home. We're into 30, 2 outs, any runner scores. RBI double for Dixie Walker. Dodgers go up 3-1. They're trying to win their second game and remain the Kings of the Hill. Herman Franks. 5-1 roll to Franks. That's going to be a base on balls. Dodgers have not quite batted around here in the bottom of the fourth, but they're getting close to it. Kurt Davis, the pitcher, comes up to the plate. 6-6 roll for Davis. That might be, it could be, it is out of here a 3-run bomb by the pitcher, Kurt Davis. Scores Walker, Franks, and now Davis. 3 RBIs for the pitcher. And boy, the horse might be out of the barn with that. 6-1, Brooklyn. Top of the order, and Cookie Lavagetto. Most of the scoring done with 2 outs. There are 6 runs home in the inning. In IRLs, then kids say in real life, the Royals had an 8-run inning 2 days ago against the White Sox. Here's a roll for Cookie Lavagetto. 1-5 is a fly out to center field, so the Dodgers do bat around in the 4th inning. They score 6 runs on 4 or 5 hits, including 2 home runs. Dodgers 6, and the Monarchs 1. Catcher Joe Green leads off for the Monarchs. He saved the Monarchs a run by throwing out a would-be base stealer in the last half inning. Here's the pitch to Joe Green. He rolls a 2-5, and that is a fly ball to center field. And that is taken by Pete Reeser. 1 down. The batter is Bill Sims. 3-4 roll. That is going to be another fly ball to center field. Rinse and repeat. 2 outs. And let's see, Jack Matchett will be the hitter. 6-3 is a fly out to right field. 3 up and 3 down for the Monarchs. Last of the 5th. 6-1 Brooklyn. All right, for the bottom of the 5th inning, we have Reeser and Medwick, where we started that last half inning, which was the bomb for Brooklyn. They scored 6 runs. 2-4 to Pee Wee Reese is a comebacker back to Matchett. He throws to first. 1 away. Next batter is Pete Reeser. He rolls a 2-3. Reeser gets another comebacker. Back to Matchett to throw over to first. 2 outs. Now Ducky Medwick rolls a 2-2, and that's going to be a hit column roll for Medwick. It's going to be a double for Ducky Medwick. He is 1 for 3. And in scoring position with 2 outs, Dolph Camilleri, who is 1 for 2 with a 2-run homer in the last half inning. Let's see. His role is a 3-6, which is play result 14, a base on balls. First and second, Brooklyn. And Billy Herman. Herman rolls a 5-1. 90 gets the B pitcher with first and second. Infield single for Billy Herman. So Metro retired the first 2 in the inning, but now the bases are juiced. We got Herman at first, Camille at second, and Medwick at third. Batter is Dixie Walker. And we'll need another dice roll to resolve Dixie Walker's at bat. He rolls a 6-6. That's a hit column roll. And 1-5 is going to be a bases loaded triple, I believe, to extreme left field. That's a triple, drives in 3 more Dodgers. Four RBIs for Walker, and the score is now Brooklyn 9 and Kansas City 1. Timeout. New pitcher for the Kansas City Monarchs will be Connie Johnson, grade CW pitcher. Had some time with the Orioles in the major leagues. I think also he played with the Kansas City Athletics. He has a runner at third with 2 outs, and catcher Herman Fanks at the plate, infield playing back with 2 outs. 2-4 is a fly ball to left field, and that is caught by Sims. That puts the end of this inning. But the Dodgers had 3 more runs. They scored 9 in the last 2 half innings on 3 hits. 1 left. Go to the top of the 6th inning. It's the Dodgers 9 and the Kansas City Monarchs 1. For the top of the 6th inning, third baseman Newt Allen leads off for Kansas City. They desperately need base runners. 36 is a 33. That's going to be a pop-up on the infield, taken by the second baseman, Billy Herman. 1 down. Bonnie Serrell rolls a 2-2 roll. That's a hit column roll for Serrell. 53 is a triple for Bonnie Serrell. Infield will be playing back. Ted Strong rolls a 3-5. 9 against a B pitcher is going to be a single through the shortstop. Runner scores. Batter's trying to stretch it into a double thrown out by the left fielder. 7-6. So an RBI single. Assist for the left fielder, Ducky Medwick. An RBI for Brown. It's now 9-2. Brooklyn. 2 outs. And Ted Strong comes to the plate. Ted Strong rolls a 4-2, which is going to be a single. Brings up Buck O'Neill. His roll is a 2-1, and that's a fly out to right field. But the Monarchs get 1 run on 3 hits. We go to the last of the 6th inning, 9-2, Brooklyn. The tall right-hander, Connie Johnson from Stormont, Georgia, returns a pitch to the last of the 6th inning. He is 6'4". He'll be pitching to the pitcher, Kurt Davis. 4-6 roll for Davis is a ground ball to the shortstop. Williams picks it up, throws to first, one away. Cookie Lavagetto comes to bat. 5-1 roll is a 9 against a C pitcher. That's going to be an out. I think that's a ground out to shortstop. It's pop out to third. 2 outs. And Pee Wee Reese. He rolls a 4-4 roll. That's going to be a base hit for Pee Wee. Reese is 2 for 3, 2 singles. Has 2 RBIs and scored in this game. 2 gone, runner at first, and Pete Reeser's the batter. His roll is a 3-4, and that is a fly out to center field. No runs on a hit. We go to the top of the 7th inning. 9-2, Brooklyn. All right, this is the fatigue inning, and 3 bad things happen to Kurt Davis, and Greg will go down 1 level. 4-3 roll to the hitter Williams, Monarch shortstop. 4-3 is going to be a comebacker back to Kurt Davis. Snags it and throws to Camille at first. 1 away. Joe Green comes to bat. He rolls a 6-5. That's a pop out to the catcher. 2 outs, and Sims rolls a 3-5, which is a swing and a miss for strike 3. 3 up and 3 down for Davis. No marks against his fatigue. 7th inning stretch time, 9-2, Brooklyn. All right, Connie Johnson is a rated starting pitcher. We're not concerned with his fatigue point. Batting first for Brooklyn in the last of the 7th is Ducky Medwick, Triple Crown winner in the National League in 1937. His role is a 4-2. That's a 9, pop out to third base. Play made by Newt Allen, Kansas City native. Dolph Camilli comes to bat. 1-4 is his role. Fly ball to Bill Sims in left, 2 outs. Billy Herman rolls a 6-5, and that's a pop out to the catcher. Let's go to the 8th inning. Dodgers 9, Monarchs 2. All right, top of the 8th, and Cyrus Sewell will pinch hit for the pitcher Connie Johnson. He rolls a 1-4, and that's a fly out to left field, 1 down. Top of the order, Newt Allen rolls a 6-4. That's a swing and a miss, strike 3. 2 outs. Newt Allen's 1 for 4. And Bonnie Searle, who hit a triple in the last half, in the 6th inning, comes to bat. His role is a 5-5, and that's a base hit for Searle. 2 outs, 1 on for the Monarchs. The best hitter, Willard Brown, steps to the plate. He is 2 for 3 with an RBI. He rolls a 4-4, and that's a single for Willard Brown. Runners go to third, first and third, Kansas City. There's two marks against Kurt Davis's fatigue. Brooklyn's infield will play back for Ted Strong. His role is a 1-1 roll for Ted Strong. There's a drive. It might be, it could be, it is out of here, a 3-run home run for Ted Strong. Brooklyn 9 and Kansas City 5. Strong goes yard and clears the bases. Timeout. All right, that's going to bring a new pitcher in to pitch for Brooklyn. That is Luke Hamlin. He's a grade C-Y pitcher. And now he's going to be pitching to... All right, Hamlin is facing John Jordan Buck O'Neill. He is a right-handed batter. Hamlin's a right-handed pitcher, so he'll be a grade B pitcher for 1 batter only. 3-4 is a fly ball to center field, caught by Pete Reeser. All right, that is the 3rd out. That ends the inning. The Monarchs score 3 runs on 3 hits. Go to the bottom of the 8th inning. It's the Brooklyn Dodgers 9, Kansas City Monarchs 5. New pitcher for Kansas City, Booker Talaferro Cannonball McDaniels. He's a grade C pitcher, Y and Z modifier. And leading off for the Dodgers is Dixie Walker. 8th place. We got dice flying all over the room here. Here's the roll for Dixie Walker. 2-3 roll is a comebacker back to McDaniels. Throw to first, 1 out. Herman Franks rolls a 6-4, and that's a swing and a miss, strike 3, 2 outs. Hamlin, the pitcher, will bat and stay in the game. His role is a 4-3, and that's a comebacker back to McDaniels. So a good outing for the reliever for the Monarchs. Clean inning. We go to the top of the 9th. 9-5, Brooklyn. Last chance for Kansas City. They've got Williams, Green, and Sims. scheduled to hit. 6-4 roll to Jesse Williams. That's a swing and a miss for strike 3, 1 out. Joe Green rolls a 2-6, and that's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Hamlin is finishing this game in a fury for the Dodgers. Brings up Bill Sims. His roll is a 1-6, and that's going to be a ground ball to the shortstop. Pee Wee Reese picks it up, throws to Dolph Camilli at first, and that's the ball game. Final score, the Brooklyn Dodgers 9 and the Kansas City Monarchs 5. Well, Monarchs have had 2 chances to crack into this tournament with the 24 Monarchs and now the 42 Monarchs. I've got another Monarch team that's a 32, but we've kind of already moved past the 32 season. Brooklyn takes this game. Kansas City scores 5 runs on 9 hits. There were no errors. Brooklyn scores 9 runs on, they didn't get a hit until the 4th inning, but boy, when they started hitting in the 4th, they didn't stop. 9 runs on 9 hits and no errors. The winning pitcher is Kurt Davis. He goes 6 1/3, gives up 5 runs. He contributed with his bat. He hit a 3-run homer in the 4th inning. And the losing pitcher is Jack Matchett. Hope you enjoyed this game. The 1941 Brooklyn Dodgers continue as the Kings of the Hill. And I think we will trot out the 1942 New York Yankees as their next opponent. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and may God bless.